Алоха, с вами Swordflame, и мы продолжаем следить за развитием событий в Руте Вэл. Погнали!
Hi there.
Hey, Val. By the way, I wanted to ask you. Vortimir. That was where you grew up, right?
Yeah, it was.
You ever miss it?
Of course I do. There are just some things, no matter how hard you try to forget, they stick with you. Back then, I'd wake up to the sound of waves every morning. Mama would pack us a couple of loaves of bread, along with some dried fish. And Papa would take me out to sea just as the sun was rising. We'd ride the winds far out to where the reefs were, and spend the day just casting our lines. And all the while, the waves would just push us. The boat would just go up and down, just like a lullaby rocking me to sleep. Even now, right as I'm waking up, a part of me still feels like I'm being rocked by the waves.
I've never seen the sea before, but that sounds great.
Well, you'll see it soon. War's coming up.
Oh, yeah. What else do you remember about Vortimir?
The fish! Seaside bass, royal blue tuna, blade marlin, we'd catch 'em all. And afterwards, we'd sail back to the market to sell the fish.
Whoa, never heard of those types of fish before. Do saltwater fish taste better than the ones we have here?
Way better. In fact, lots of foreigners would travel far and wide to sample our seafood. Visiting nobles would buy our fish and have them cooked right there on the spot. A seaside meal. Ah, the smell of salt, the taste of soft fish meat.
Whoa. Vortimir seemed like a really cool place.
It was. In fact, during its prime, people were saying that given a few years, it could have been a trade hub to rival even Elkos.
Whoa, really?
Yes. Even if it started out as a fishing village, a lot of trade ships ended up passing by. It wasn't long till our marketplace was booming with trade. Silk, spice, even weapons and armor. All kinds of merchants were docking on our shores.
Oh, Millie, we even had those shells. You know, the ones which glowed in the dark? Tourists love them, even if they didn't have any real use.
Yes, I remember.
Living by the sea sounds great. Bet you got into all sorts of adventures.
Well, every now and then I'd explore the beach near the cliffs. Lots of stuff from the sea ends up getting washed up there. Sometimes, after a storm, I'd even find broken ship parts there. This one time, I even found a chest. Must have come from a sunken ship or something.
Sweet! What was inside? Gold? Armor? Golden armor?
Nah, it was just a couple of clothes, actually.
Aw, damn.
Well, it turned out okay. I ended up giving the clothes to my mom. With some quick needlework, she was able to fix them up. Got a good price from selling them, too. Gave me a real nice box of spice sweets as a reward. Oh, and I remember Mortimer Mansion. It was so nice. All big and white, lotus-shaped. You know the style. It was right in the middle of the town.
Sorta sounds like a mini Cerulean.
It kind of was. And in some ways, even better.
Even better? Like how?
Well, of course the mansion was way smaller than the castle. But during the afternoon, Lord Mortimer would open his gardens to the public. The other kids and I would play there at the end of the day. And right as the sun set, we'd watch the little fireflies come out.
Lord Mortimer valued equality amongst the people of Mortimer. He wanted a village built on community rather than hierarchy.
He wanted to spread his ideals to other parts of Cerulean. If only things didn't end up the way they did.
Millie.
He had a vision. He was a great man. And the people responsible for his death, they need to pay.
What the? Val, what the hell?
Make it stop! Make it stop! Ah!
Shit, Val, get a grip, will ya?
Please make it stop!
Hey, Matilda, can't you do something about this? Matilda! Come on, don't sleep! Talk to me! Matilda, what's happening here?
Leave me alone! Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
Hell, damn it, snap out of it!
I'll make it up to you! I promise I'll make it up to you! I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Come on, Val, this isn't you!
Please leave me alone! Leave me alone!
You.
Me?
Where are they? Where did you hide them?
Who? I don't know what you're talking about! Don't you recognize me?
Where are they? Where did you hide them?
Wait, Vel! It's me!
Lies! Tell me where you're hiding them! I will end every single one of them! They killed him! They killed him! They killed him! They do not deserve mercy!
Hold on a sec, Vel! I think you're taking this out on the wrong Ah!
Give him back. Give him back. Give him back.
Hey, let's both calm down first. I'm sure we can talk about this.
Give him back!
Ah!
Give him back! Give my family back! Please, please don't take Lord Mortimer away! He's the only one I have left.
I'm gonna borrow your hammer for a while, Vel. Sorry about this. Yeah! I hit her. Whoa! I knocked out St. Louis Curtis Moore. I knocked out Sir Grant. Matilda, you're awake.
What happened? Val?
Look, Matilda, I can explain.
You. What did you do?
It wasn't me. I was going batshit insane.
And the first thing you did was knock her out?
She was trying to kill me! You know how scary it is to have death the size of a shrimp stare you in the face? My life flashed before my eyes. I thought she was gonna crush my ball!
Well, don't just stand and leave her there.
Yes, ma'am! Heavy.
Careful now. She looks peaceful like this.
Is she gonna be okay?
You tell me.
It was just a little tap. I'm sorry, I had to do something.
It's fine. You did what you could. And Vel survived Mortimer. She's made of tougher stuff. She accomplished what I couldn't. She still blames herself for it, but she pretty much saved it.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
This child, she has always been kind. Kinder than I could ever be. She was the one who found those merchants, who offered them help. She took pity on them and led them into the village. Even her family, they gave those heathens food and shelter when they had nothing. Hell, the whole town welcomed them, even Lord Mortimer. The night before they attacked, Vel heard them, their plans. She heard all of it. But tell me, what can a small, powerless child do? When you see your family and every single one of your friends die at the hands of the very people you helped, what else can you do but run? She's stronger now. I made sure of that. So I wouldn't have to worry about her anymore. So she can fight her own battles. So when the time comes that we face those pirates again, she'll be okay.
But is she gonna be fine?
What do you mean?
You know, have you seen how she is lately? She told you about it, didn't she? What happened at the tavern and with Princess Kamala? And today?
Learning how to fight is awesome and all, but is this really how you want it to be?
Of course! Those Alcozy pirates are still out there! We've come so far! We can't just stop now that...
What about Belle? Is this what she wants?
Val!
Val!
Child, are you all right?
My whole body hurts. What happened here?
You don't remember?
Not really. I was just cleaning my armor when I must have passed out. All this war prep and training makes me exhausted.
Me?
Come on, Millie. Let's clean this place up and go home before anyone sees us.
Of course.
We'll see you later, Squire.
How about you, Matilda? You seem to know a lot about Lord Mortimer.
Of course. He took me in when I was young.
Millie.
We would eat dinner together every night. He built his dining room right beside the gardens. And if the weather was right, he'd cook outdoors.
He had a thing for rare meats. The food would always be just a tad bit undercooked. But that was just the way he liked it. And once our stomachs had settled, he would spar with me. Said that men, even nobility, should never cease practicing. He taught me everything I need to know.
What's up? Well,
You should...
so pretty. Nothing like. Yeah. Speaking of the war,
Me?
then you bet. Hey, you're right. What a relief. Take it as a compliment.
Well,
What?
Not from what I've been hearing. And trust me.
Oh?
Hey, so... Can we talk about the juicier stuff now?
Of course. Kiddo, about finding someone before the war.
could you both give it a rest already?
Nuh-uh. Like I said, I'm invested in your future. We're invested in your future.
Fertility god's balls!
So, about you and our feisty tavern brawler.
Next question, please.
Oh, come on. How am I supposed to give you advice? I need details. Details.
You want details?
Well, all you need to know is that I'm gonna be the best night ever.
Some details you have there.
Well, if you ask me, I think Belle's cooled off a little. You just keep watching her back. She might be a troublemaker, but this place wouldn't be the same without her.
You don't need to ask me that, boss. I'm already on it.
Anyway, before I get us another round, How was your trip last year, Hugh? What was Outcoast like?
Yeah, he never told us what happened. It's George Twinnings!
I remember during summer, there'd be this special type of glowweed that would blossom underwater. Once the sun set, the entire ocean would glow blue.
Whoa, that sort of stuff happens?
Of course. Mortimer had all sorts of wildlife that you wouldn't see anywhere else.
I remember that. For a few hours, the sea would sparkle and glimmer brighter than the night sky.
Even after all these years, even after what happened to Mortimer, I still think about it. The way the ocean would glow.
The way it still glows. Buildings may be burnt and pillaged, but nature always comes back.
That's true. It always does. Yeah! Yeah!
Yes, getting better. Block those strikes. Watch your footwork. Steady.
Got it! Block! Block!
Also, stop shouting the word block. You waste your breath.
Aw, but I can't help it! It's the best part of fighting!
Ah!
Whoa!
Well, at least you're improving. That's a good sign.
Good job. That was actually kind of tough.
Thanks.
Looks like I worked up quite a sweat. Is it okay if we have a short break, Millie?
By all means.
Such a hot day. Good thing I got a fresh set of clothes packed.
Val?
Huh?
I'm right here.
Oh! Ah! Turn around!
Don't mind me, I'm just...
Now!
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know. Give me a heads up next time you change it, don't you?
Yeah. Sorry. It's just been me and Millie for so long. I forgot that you were...
What? A guy? Ouch.
No, don't take it like that. It's more like, well, we used to always just train alone. Until we met you, we had to keep this whole grand thing a secret. Being Cerulea's #1 knight doesn't leave much room for...
Making friends?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, let's get back to work.
All right. Come on, Val. Let's do this.
Sure.
And for what it's worth, I'm glad to have you as a friend.
Thanks, you big dummy.
Let me just say, as a huge fan of Sir Grand, there are so many things that I want to ask.
Sure. Ask away.
Though you've made it pretty clear that you know all there is to know about our careers at night.
Yeah, but I still wouldn't mind hearing it straight from you guys. Like, I'm sure there are some juicy details that stories miss out on.
What do you think, Matilda?
Very well. I suppose it wouldn't hurt. You know about how Sir Grand single-handedly liberated Mortimer from the Alcosi pirates?
Of course, that was your big debut.
Nothing like vengeance sweetly served. I painted the town red with the blood of those pirates.
Yeah.
By the time reinforcements from the capital arrived, there were only bodies for them to clean up. Imagine the squad of knights thinking they were in for one hell of a fight. But when they got there, they just found the entire town littered with dead pirates. The villagers at the time were seeking refuge inside their houses. I was simply cleaning things up, putting them in one neat little pile. Looking back, though, what they saw was this giant knight, hammer and armor red with blood, standing atop a mound of corpses. I'll never forget the look on the knight commander's face when I turned to him and said, "You're late." Poor fool looked like he shit his pants. Ended up squealing like a runaway pig. So, yeah, how's that for a juicy detail?
Cool. Cool. The stories on how Sir Gran found her way into the Cerulean military were never really clear. Like some say you barged into the throne room and delivered him the head of the Bandit King. Some say that you slayed one of the last dragons using only your wits, a slightly bent twig, and a bar of chocolate. Others say you descended from the heavens, an envoy for the fertility god himself.
Really? Is that what people think?
So, what really happened?
I'm afraid the truth isn't as flattering as the tales. After the liberation of Mortimer, Vel and I received a special summons to the court. And this is where we once again see fate's hand. There was a carriage making its way back to the capital.
But there was something wrong. It was surrounded by bandits. Dozens of them, all armed and mean-looking.
Yes, the royal guards were caught in an ambush. So we leapt into battle. The ground shook as my hammer met their skulls. Not a pretty sight.
Yeah, we were all like, smash, pow, crash.
When we opened the carriage to check if its passenger was all right, I came face to face with none other than Princess Beatrice Doucet.
What? No way. You saved the princess?
Back then, she looked so young. Not much older than me. She was shaking. She was so scared, just like I was a few weeks before. Funny thing is, she was clutching a box of Aerodel sugar pastries, wielding it like it was a shield. In fact, her entire cart was filled with them. She had apparently come from a tasting session.
Wow, Princess Beatrice, really?
Yes, queens, as well as knights, have their moments of vulnerability. Remember that.
Nah, I've read this one. And this one.
Porink Mating Rituals. Volume 9? Extreme Edition! Wow.
Slimes sure get a lot more action than Hugh does.
Stupid ladder. Why are all these books placed so high up? Stay still. Stay still. Got it! Hey, my eyes are up here, dummy!
Oh!
Hey, your face! What are you doing down there?
Another, just looking.
Looking?
Looking for something to, read! Yeah! Wait, that's...
Porink Mating Rituals, Extreme Forget I asked.
Hey, don't judge. It's not like yours is any better. What's this? A handy guide to spirits and demonic possession. Like, what the heck is that supposed to... Huh? Spirit Exorcism 101. Wait, what? Vel, what are you...
Give that back!
Vel, are you? What about all that there wouldn't be a Sir Grand without Matilda stuff from last time?
It's just an idea. And don't tell Millie, okay?
But you said...
I know what I said. I just thought, after what happened, something's wrong. I even heard Boss. Millie and I, we weren't like this before. What?
I think I know someone who could help.
Huh? You? Really?
Yeah, come on.
Hey, wait! Slow down! Here?
Yeah. Come on. We're lucky there's no line today.
Wait! I really don't think this is something that someone like her could...
Hey, watch it!
Sorry, I didn't see you there, kid. what's going on over there? Is everything all right?
Nothing. Everything's fine. Just bumped into someone. I think you have customers.
Oh, 2 of them at that. Welcome, welcome!
Later, Serena.
Ah, by the way, check back in a few days, Slim. I'll have everything ready for you by then. Although, are you sure you need that much?
Absolutely. Anyway, I gotta go. Bye.
And now that we're done with that, please do come in, you two.
Right. Come on, Belle.
Squire, I still don't think this is...
I've been expecting you.
You were? How?
The stars, girl. The stars.
Told you she could help.
That remains to be seen.
Please sit down. Sit down. No need to be shy. Here, let me just move that box. Pardon the mess. Things have been quite busy these days, thanks to this alliance business, of course, and the war. By the way, how's your father, Squire?
Good, I guess. Why not just visit us?
And leave my stall unattended? Oh, please, I'm running a business. Besides, is it so wrong that I like to keep an eye on my customers? You never know when they're going to need you again.
Right. I'll just tell Pops you asked about him.
You have my thanks. But that's not why we're here today, is it? What troubles you, young lady?
Go ahead.
I can't believe I'm doing this. This is going to sound weird, but, well, I have this friend.
I see. I am no expert in matters such as this, but I know some stories from my homeland. Sounds like our spirit has something binding her to this world.
What do you mean by...
An anchor, a tether, perhaps an unfinished business. A very strong emotion.
Like?
It varies. Fear, anger, hatred, disappointment, perhaps even just a simple desire to protect. To be honest, it could be anything.
Anger?
Most of the time, they're harmless, but...
But...
Beware, child. As harmless as some of them are, those who have yet to cross the Great Lake, those who linger, whatever their intentions are, they still do not belong in this world. Eventually, they may warp into something else, something far removed from what they originally were. And maybe your friend is. But you're in luck. I'm glad you approached me about this. I think I have just the right potion for this.
You do?
Potion? Wait a second. You're not planning to have my friend drink some kind of weird stuff, are you?
Silly girl. Of course she has to drink this. It's called a potion for a reason, not a poultice. Now, stay put while I find what I'm looking for.
This is all your fault.
Huh? Why me?
Let's see. A pinch of salt.
Oh, I thought it was going to be weird.
See?
A drop of bitter morning dew.
I'm taking back what I said.
Hey, it doesn't sound so bad.
The powdered tail of a dead lizard.
Dead lizard?
That's not supposed to look like that.
Maybe you should...
Oh, of course! How could I forget? The warts of the lonely swamp frog. See? It's a really powerful agent for exorcising those demons.
Exercising?
Why, yes. It does not only banish those pesky spirits, it destroys them completely that they never return to our world. Or so my mother's mother told me.
But Millie's not... I don't want her to... I think I'll pass.
Oh, but I'm almost done.
Yeah. Maybe next time. I'll see you later.
Val!
What a shame. This was the first time I successfully brewed this potion.
First time? Is that even safe?
You'll never know until you try, Squire. Here.
No thanks. I'm good.
Ceruleans these days. Well, if she isn't too keen about my potion, a shame really, there's always that lake of yours. It is said that it once helped usher the souls of the deceased to the afterlife back in the old days.
God spit? Really?
Anyway, that'll be 200 gold.
What?
My services aren't free, Squire.
I could advertise your shop at the barracks? Aww. Here you go.
Thank you. It was a pleasure doing business with you. Come back anytime.
Damn it! That was everything I had for this month!
You'll chip the paint off it if you keep scrubbing it like that.
Sorry.
Is something the matter? You've been quiet since you returned. Val?
There you are. Jeez, you could have waited for me. All right, pay up.
You borrowed from this oaf?
No! Did I?
Hell yeah! And Serena's potion wasn't cheap, you know. Come on, 200 gold.
What? You're kidding. I didn't even take it.
Well, she doesn't really care. It's 100 gold. Even if the lake might do the same shit.
That's a total ripoff. We don't even know if it'll work. And last time I checked, those rumors about the lake are just stories.
Careful, child. There is a sliver of truth to every legend.
Well, I don't want it to be true.
Val?
I forgot to do something at the barracks. Let me just finish up there. I'll be back soon.
Val. Come home before dinner.
Yeah.
Hey! What about my gold? Wait! Val, stop! You gotta stop. Running away like that.
Sorry.
What came over you?
I almost did something awful to her.
Hey, it's not your fault. None of this is your fault. Besides, no one's gonna blame you if you want an out, so...
No, you don't understand. When I heard what Madame Serena wanted to do, what I could have almost done to her, I didn't want to see her go. Not yet. Not like that.
You gotta stop.
She's the closest thing I have to a family now. She's all I have. I can't do that to her.
Listen, I may not understand all of this, but you're not alone in this. So cheer up, okay? Moping isn't gonna help. We'll find another way.
Hopefully.
We can...
Squire, could you leave me alone for now?
Sure, but
Thanks. Hi there.
So, what was it like? Meeting the princess face to face for the first time?
Well, it was in that moment, seeing the princess, scared and shaken, that I saw not the ruler you see today, but a girl. I took my helmet off to help her feel at ease.
At first, she seemed surprised that such a small body was inside the armor, but then she smiled.
that must have been something. What do you think was going through her mind?
I'm not sure. Admiration? Gratitude? But after seeing that, I knew I could trust her.
Does this mean?
Princess Beatrice is secretly a fan of Sir Gran too!
Hard to say. These days, she keeps it very professional. Hi there.
So, you single-handedly saved Mortimer, then you saved the princess a few days after. I'm surprised you guys weren't knighted on the spot.
Actually, that's exactly what happened.
Oh!
Afterwards, Princess Beatrice asked us to be her personal royal knight.
After that, it was just a matter of putting our skills to good use.
Clearing bandit camps at the border, curbing monster nests.
Oh, and don't forget, we won the Foundation Day tournament 2 years in a row. I suppose you already know most of this part, though.
Yeah, still, it's great to hear from you. I've gotta say, after hearing the real story, I'm even more impressed.
Really?
Yeah! I mean, you may not have slayed a dragon, but those stories always sounded like bullshit to me anyway.
Thanks. Come to think of it, it's been years since all that happened.
Yes, time flies fast. And look how much you've grown, Vel. Well, mentally, you've matured into a fine young woman.
Aw, you guys are so sweet.
Man, you guys sure went through a lot before you became Sir Grand.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I suppose the person you know as Sir Grand is but an alter ego. Neither myself nor Val. Not one or the other. She is our combined efforts. My knowledge, my strength, with Vel's body and spirit. That is who Sir Grand truly is.
I am sorry to disappoint you. I'm probably not the invincible hero you thought I was. Once everything is said and done, I owe most of my success to Millie. And a weird supernatural fluke.
Are you kidding me? After hearing everything, I respect you guys even more. You're not just some goddess who descended from the heavens one day. You both have worked your way up from hard times. And honestly, I really respect that. You guys are awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Итак, на этом моменте я это видео закончу. В нем мы увидели целых 2 панцушота Вэл, которые YouTube не пропустит на обложку видео, но я все равно поставлю сперва. А вдруг повезет. И если вам понравилось это видео, поставьте лайк, поделитесь им с друзьями и знакомыми, пишите ваши комментарии. А с вами был Sword Flame. Всем пока!